Hey, welcome back to New Game Club. This is the video game podcast where we play a game and then we talk about it, so you don't have to. We are playing Life is Strange. We are on episode 5, the ultimate final episode of the first game. And it's a big one, so if you're just joining us, what are you doing? Go back and play the game or listen to the other ones. I have with me Berenice
Hi.
and Serenice.
I guess we'll go with that.
What was that? Sarah. We've got Sarah.
I decided to do it in the moment.
Mhm.
And we just jump right into it. Episode 5.
Polarized.
I polarized. I think from what I recall last time we talked, some predictions are true. We are in the dark room. And Jefferson's being a fucking creep.
Mhm.
Yep.
What did you guys think as far as like reveal? Was it tense? Like what was your
Well, to start, yes. Definitely tense feelings in the beginning. This has definitely been the most emotional episode. I'll start with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's later, but I did get kind of choked up. Yeah, Jefferson fucking sucks.
He does.
Yeah.
He's such a fucking creep. Like, and then even and I knew too because I played the game before, and you have to do the beginning part a couple of times because of this section. There's a lot of stuff where it's just like, yeah, he was a weirdo the whole time.
A psycho.
Yeah, so basically Max is taped up, which honestly I feel like shouldn't be that hard to get out of if she's just taped to a thing. She's still coming down from the roofies or whatever. You're taped up to a chair and you're back in the dark room and we have like cameras pointing at us. Is there anything that happens if we wait too long? Because I just started looking around. I assume you guys did too.
So
I don't
initially
think
when it
so.
started, I didn't know if I can actually move Max yet, so I kind of let it sit. And aside from her just like trying to look around, nothing really.
So
Yeah, I think you just kind of hear Jefferson talk a little bit,
no,
all creepishly.
I don't think he's there. I think you're by yourself
Yeah, she's
when
kind
you
of
first load in.
Oh, I'm thinking of I guess the continuation after.
no, like once it's loading up initially, you see Max there. She's still like half asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You see the lights on her. She's coming to. I don't believe Jefferson is here.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was like urgency, like if I didn't get out fast enough, it would be a thing.
No, you can basically just look around, see the weird photos that Jefferson has taken of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So first thing, you can get your leg out of the tape, and then you use your leg to pull like a cart closer. And then from there you can see all the fucking just really creepy, terrible.
Yeah.
Or at least some of them, the ones on the top. So the plan is to do the butterfly effect ability, which for Max, I don't think this is it. Like this is kind of make or break situations right now. Like, I don't know how much time powers you have if you don't have. She didn't have a photo. She'd be fucked.
Yeah. And at this point, I don't know. So continuing from the last episode where Jefferson drugs her, he puts her here. I don't know how long she's already been in this state.
I imagine a good couple of hours.
I think so too.
Because it's still Friday, the time of the party, and it's supposed to be the time of the hurricane. So it couldn't be super long, or they'd be dead. Or at least more trapped in there, however deep the bunker is. You find a photo of yourself, clearly out of it, like the ones with Rachel and Kate. and you time travel back, and I feel like I get the vibe of like I can't remember what it's called something, but like when people are in surgery, but supposedly they can be awake and see
Oh, like
everything.
an out of
yeah.
body type of thing.
Yeah, that's the kind of
Hmm.
vibe I got from Max, where it's
Hmm.
like her conscious is there, but she's still under the influence of the drug, so she
Yeah.
can't really do anything with her body.
Yeah.
Um, and again, Jefferson fucking sucks,
I mean, Jefferson
and he's
even
like,
says it. He's like the
oh
slightly
yeah,
unconscious body. I mean, because he says that the innocence is the purest at that
yeah,
point.
gross. Um,
Yeah.
Max is kind of trying to look around, and as he's like, I don't even know how you would describe it.
It's
Like he's like
it's kind of funny.
doing he's doing a circle around her, just taking photos.
Yeah, and as
She,
soon as she
she
moves, like, stay still like a dog.
yeah,
Yelling
he's
at us.
Yeah. And then he's like, you fucked up my shot, Max.
God damn it. Um, he sucks.
Yeah.
And he's just so creepy. And he's just like, oh, like you're so innocent, and you tried so hard, and you were just so damn nosy, but
Mhm.
you're a perfect subject. And it's just like,
But it definitely seems like Victoria was the one that was supposed to be the one
Mhm.
there.
yeah. Which did she believe any of us as far as the warning?
No,
I don't think
she
so.
didn't take any of my warnings.
So
Me neither.
I wonder if they're supposed what the consequences, because I feel like she should have been here. Maybe?
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I mean, some stuff gets revealed in a bit that I guess that makes sense that maybe she's not biased. She's like, why give us things that we can change and tell us that it's going to have an effect
Mhm.
and not have it do something? I know it's like that last episode and it's the ending of the game, but like have some effect at least. It feels weird not to.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it was just kind of those whatever decisions, if she believed you or not, because I don't think it changed the outcome.
It doesn't seem like it. Because I think I can't remember. I think the first time she might have believed me when I first played, and I don't think
It did anything.
I can't remember anything different. But eventually Max gets her wherewithals. He's talking shit. He's about to drug us again. You kick the cart.
Mhm.
It soils his paperwork. He
Mhm.
gets mad. And then I'm guessing because the paperwork is soiled, he takes the photos out so they don't get messed up. And then
Right.
now that there's new photos on the cart. And then you can
Oh,
go
that's
back
right.
into that photo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because she's more awake.
Yeah. So Max goes into the next photo. She sees herself a little more awake, and then you are just straight talking to him, and then now you're taped in the chair.
Mhm.
And he's fucking sucks.
Yeah, so it seems like when she went into that initial photo, he doesn't over OD her. He just gets her to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm. Which I mean, maybe I don't know if he was going to. Again, time travel's confusing because if he was planning on doing that at that moment, she would have been dead in the first place. The game would have just started and said Max is dead. Bye. Game finished.
I think
Yeah,
I think the
that's
point when he's like wanting to OD us is when David eventually shows up.
Again, that's way later.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But I think maybe he was just trying to drug us to get us unconscious.
Just so he can be more of a pervert.
mhm.
Yeah. Also, was it just me? But I thought our clothing changed. Like as soon as we came to the next episode, I was like, I don't remember Max wearing that.
I think she just
think
doesn't
she
have the
was.
jacket on.
That's probably. I think she had a jacket.
Hmm.
But yeah, you're talking to him. How did you guys do it? What was your tone? Because I think you can kind of do like a sassy tone or like a. I can't remember what I said.
The
I
first
think I
time,
went for sass.
yeah, the first time I did it, I was like calling him names, and he
Mhm.
does get more upset, more agitated, and so that just sped up the fact that he was gonna give you the syringe.
Did you go sassy? Did it?
I if I remember correctly, yes. I think I just called him like, oh, creep. I don't remember the options, but I remember obviously being sassy.
Me too. I'm done. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
having none of this. I don't care what kind of hot teacher you are.
Yeah, because you even ask him, why are you doing this? And his reply, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption.
Gross.
And it's funny because as you're going through this dialogue with him, he says the only reason he teamed up with Nathan was just to get to his family's money and the fact that he can
Exactly.
hide things. So he
Yeah.
was basically
So
untouchable.
it does
Mm-hmm.
come out that he maybe manipulated Nathan more than Nathan just being Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Like
100%.
he probably got him like, hey, don't take your medicine. You should do stuff with me.
Yeah.
Um, and then basically, I think we came through it last time. Nathan essentially accidentally ODs Rachel, and that's what
Yeah.
kind of sets that off.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like we said, they're not going out of their way to kill everybody. They're just being perverts and letting them loose, I guess.
I think to an extent, he was definitely groomed
Yeah,
because
I mean,
at least Jefferson mentions how Nathan kind of saw him as a father figure in
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
comparison to obviously what he's working
Yeah,
with.
because his dad was a douche.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he definitely used that to his favor. I mean, Nathan definitely has problems, but Jefferson exploited it for sure.
And through all this, he's like, who knows, maybe I'll pay Kate another visit.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that
Yeah,
bit.
for me.
Yeah, for me.
Wait,
What the
actually,
fuck?
Chris.
He fucking sucks.
Wait, Chris. So,
Yeah.
question, because to your episode, because you actually blamed Jefferson and you had him fired or whatever, how does he react with you?
The only thing he really
Because
says, he's like, "Oh, when you pointed the
blamed
finger
me
at
or whatever.
me, I thought maybe you were on to me, but you weren't because like you didn't notice anything until it was too late, basically."
Oh, also not much reference then.
What does he do for you guys? I mean, he does reference it, which I can appreciate. Again, I want to see something change for a
Mm-hmm.
reaction for what I'm doing. Um, but yeah, it was not a big thing, but he does reference it. What does he say for you guys? Or does he
Um,
say anything?
well, for me, since I blame Nathan,
Mm-hmm.
what Jefferson says is that it won't be hard to pin all this on Nathan. But
Yeah.
I don't know if this comes out later on for you guys, but Jefferson says that he will kill Nathan after this. After he kills
For
Max,
me,
he's gonna pay Nathan a visit, Shrek him, and then go on with his life and pin it
Shrek
on him.
him. For me, he does say that obviously he does plan on killing us because we know too much.
Right.
And he essentially is gonna blame Nathan for killing Chloe. So he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna have
Mm-hmm.
him take the fall.
Well,
I
that's a
got the
different part for
impression
me.
for me he had already killed Nathan.
Same.
I forgot
For me, I find out later.
yeah, it's a bit later, but Max says something and he's like, "Oh, Nathan's already taken care of."
Yeah, so I think as we continue kind of talking where he says he manipulated Nathan, um, he starts talking about Rachel and how Nathan is the one who overdosed her because he got I guess Jefferson believes that Rachel was in love with him,
Mm-hmm.
and then somehow Nathan was the one who fell for Rachel, and then after he mentions that he had to get rid of Nathan.
So that makes me wonder: is that the note of like the older, wiser guy? Is it Jefferson or was it Frank?
It has to be
Or
Jefferson.
is Rachel
I
just
called it. I called it.
no?
Because
I said
when
it.
But
I
clearly,
said it.
clearly, Rachel and Frank had a relationship
uh-huh. But
that Chloe didn't know about.
yeah, it was totally secret to Chloe. But when I asked or not Nathan, Jefferson specifically, if Rachel let him take pictures of her, and he says yes, she was in love with me, and she was very
Yeah,
passionate
that's
in
right.
their sessions. So
Yes,
yeah,
same.
something's going
Barf.
on there.
I also asked that question, and he said that she was like a subject that was willing to essentially pose for these pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? He was just like, now it's time to drug you.
Yeah.
No, well, it was, well, I guess maybe Nathan was the one who essentially like brought her in, and maybe in her drugged days, she saw Jefferson and maybe she thought she was safe or something, but
We're gonna have to play the other
Yeah,
game.
Rachel just seems kind of sleazy. I
It's
don't
it,
I don't
it
understand her character.
that's what it started to feel like a little bit. At least when it's like everyone knows her, everyone has some sort of
Yeah, it's
relationship
like
with her.
everyone's been with her.
Oh, these full
It's
ass
yeah.
adults know her.
Yeah, it's very
well,
strange.
I mean, I think if you're a girl who's looking for an escape, I think hearing somebody say like, "Oh, I care about you," or whatever, will definitely make it feel like that's somebody that you can trust. And I mean, Nathan has money. Maybe
I
she thought was able to get to LA somehow, and then she just kind of got into this triangle with Jefferson and the photos and whatnot.
I would argue anyone young would be dumb enough
Yeah,
to
I
just
mean, just like
naive
Nathan.
enough to lean into it. Yeah, exactly. Um, I was gonna say something, completely forgot. Gone.
Oh yes, we're
Yeah, so
looking at
far
the video
we're kind of
now.
all over the
Yeah,
place.
looking at the video now. While you're having this conversation with Jefferson, he says Nathan's already dead and buried.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not so then for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
He does. He's already dead. Um,
Yeah.
I can't remember when because there's so much time shit. So we're kind of jumping around.
Mm-hmm.
But Jefferson does say too that he's like, "Oh, I did Rachel a favor. Like,
Yeah.
if she went to LA, she would have died anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least with me, like she was, I don't know, happy. At least I have some good photos
I
of her
guess it's
before
sort
she
of like
died.
her 15 minutes of fame in a way.
Yeah, I think
Um,
that's his idea.
but either way,
Ah,
once you go
damn,
through the
sorry.
conversation with him, then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go print out all these pictures," and then
Yeah.
he turns on lovely music, and Max is left to look around and try
So
to find a way out
creepy.
of this.
Yeah, so you see your diary in the corner, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I have all my
Yeah, you get
photos.
the head
I
bubble.
can use those photos."
Mm-hmm.
So then you can rewind and get him to like say something like, hey, really quick, give me my diary." I
Look at those
forgot.
pictures one more time.
Isn't that what works?
Yes. When you the
Just
dogs
straight
are
up, let
barking,
me see
right?
my pictures. Is that what works?
I don't remember. I
We
played this
played this
earlier
yesterday.
this Yeah, I played this earlier this week, but I honestly don't remember.
There was so many other things that happened that kind of took my memory.
Yeah, and I feel like I didn't really notate as well as I had the week before.
Well, anyway, you see your diary. You time travel back enough to be able to stop him from walking away, and then you can ask him something.
Mm-hmm.
You essentially get him to kind of throw the diary in your direction, like out of pity, or just like to
I
be
think
a
so.
taunting dick face. Um, so in there, there's a photo. Which one do we use?
Um,
It's the one before the party. Or no, the one when the day of the party.
No, the photo you use that's in the diary is the selfie you take at the beginning of the game.
Mm.
the one in the classroom, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And did you guys go hostile, or were you trying to? Or did you play it cool? Because like almost, I feel like everything Max says is like, "Yeah, that's the answer, Mister Jefferson, you dick thing."
Yeah,
Like,
she's a
she's just
total
so
bitch. Mm-hmm.
hostile, which completely
Makes sense.
warranted, but not subtle
Yeah.
like at all.
Nope.
But even here,
He's
when
like,
you're at the beginning, he's like,
okay.
he talks about the innocent. So he's basically, giving it
Yeah.
all away here.
Yeah, he's
It's like a
already
360 from
Mm-hmm.
hearing that in the beginning and now understanding what that actually meant.
I think he even says the phrase, I can take a picture of any of you in a dark corner and make it look good,
Yeah.
or something like that. So
Creepy.
he was always a creep.
And then you can tell Victoria
Mhm.
stopped being a bitch. And she's like, I
Yeah.
didn't mean it.
She's like, "Oh, you didn't mean it, but you're so safe behind a
Mhm.
screen." And then she's like, "I
Mhm.
don't have to be here for this." And then she just leaves.
Yeah.
And then Jefferson's like fucking all horny, like, "Wow,
He's like,
Literally.
that was
uh-oh.
really interesting."
Yeah. And he's so happy about our photo.
Yeah. So then that leads us pretty much going to
San Fran.
we end up winning the contest,
Mhm.
right? So we go to Frisco. I've never been. Have you guys have been?
Yeah, we've been there.
Also, we never mentioned that David was actually the one who he and other police were the ones who arrested Jefferson.
Mhm.
I feel like that's
so yeah,
actually pretty
it-
important to
yeah.
to mention.
In this timeline, the first thing you do before you give the photo is you find David's number and then you text him really quick. Like,
Yeah.
hey, this is the address.
You
There's some
snitch.
shit going down. Go look over there.
Going down.
And then you submit the photo, and then you're like, "Fuck you! I'm just gonna go hang out in Frisco. Will you get arrested?"
Mm-hmm.
So at this point too, we're also 2 layers deep in the photo memory time travel. So it does the comeback thing, and we see the photos. We see Jefferson getting arrested.
Mhm.
We see
Chloe's alive.
Chloe's alive. They're raiding. Or that's
They
part of
find
the
the
arresting.
body.
They find the
Yeah.
body. And then Max wins the things, and then she wakes up and she's in an airplane with the principal because the
Mhm.
teacher has to go.
And you get a text
There's
from
not a
Chloe.
lot. Oh yeah, but what is the text?
She's like, holy shit, you rule, Max. I'm so proud of my superstar. That is just the start of your career. When you're on your way to
San Fran.
San Fran.
Mm-hmm. Memory within the memory. So we get pulled out of this one and we see photos. Not a lot, just down we're in San Francisco.
Mhm.
Did you guys walk around the gallery a lot?
I did.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the pictures. I liked all the detail.
I thought every other picture besides ours was way better.
Yeah. I mean, ours was
I was
essentially
like-
just a selfie from the back.
Yeah. Literally. But everybody else's was so like meaningful. And I was just like, Dan, why is everybody giving us praise for our selfie?
Exactly.
There were people like, "Hey, you're Max, aren't you? Wow, your picture's so good."
Literally.
I don't think it's inherently a bad picture. I just don't think it's a picture that fits the
gallery
theme for the gallery.
Yeah. Like I'm sure you guys saw it, but just to give the listeners an idea, some of the pictures were like of graves from actual heroes,
Mhm.
and I don't remember what else. That's just the one I.
There was
Oh,
like
nurses, I think.
Yeah,
There
there
was
was a
some
big
first
portrait
responders.
of someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, first responders. And then just a bunch of like other
Just people.
other actual heroes.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
yeah, meaningful heroes.
Did you guys see the lesbian picture?
The lesbian picture.
I think so.
There's a picture with 2 girls kissing, and then there's this guy who's just like gets really close to the picture. He's like,
Oh yeah.
"No, this is some art I can appreciate."
Is it upstairs?
Yep.
I'm looking
Yeah.
through right
Yeah.
now.
But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a bad picture. I just think it's weird for how much I feel like thought is put into these other pictures.
Yeah.
From what I remember, our classmates had like submitted. I think there were better
Even
ones.
Nathan's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the one Nathan did was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
I feel like that fits more of the abstract heroes theme that they're going for here.
Mm-hmm. Just so much recognition we kept getting for our photo. I was like, it's not that good.
Yeah, and then the reporter, he's like, "Oh, hey, you're Max. When can we do an appointment?"
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit much, or a bit. It took me out of like how unbelievable the situation is.
Mm-hmm.
That being
Literally.
said, I assume you guys were figuring this wasn't the end.
Yeah.
This was
Yes.
a fake out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It felt too soon.
Could you imagine?
Too
'Cause
easy.
they sold these in like chapters or whatever. So like you pay, $20 to buy the last chapter of the game, and then it's over in like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you end up getting a call, or your phone was off. I can't recall, but you see you have missed messages, and you look them up, and they're from Chloe, and you call her. She's like, "Hey, shit's going down. It turns out you were right about the storm," and then like you lose contact with her, and you're like, "Oh fuck, I this isn't the good timeline. I have to go save Chloe." So you go to the photo and use that photo. What did you guys think of people coming and interrupting you?
I
trying
was
to do the
getting
thing?
upset. Like, I'm over here trying to zoom in on this damn picture, and people were
Focus.
like, "Oh, hey, Max, can we take a picture?" Like, bitch, go away.
Like 4 times.
Yeah, even
I
Max
think it
was
happened.
like, give me a second.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of funny.
I think it was definitely realistic, I guess, if we were like this important artist winner.
Well, I like from a game design perspective, I like the idea of taking something you normally do and then kind of twisting it to
Mhm.
take it out of it. People keep coming
Focus.
interrupting,
Yep.
and you focus on it, and then you travel way back to before the game started when you take the photo. I don't think there's any options, anything you can look at or do other than just ripping the photo up. So then we rip up the photo, and that kind of resets everything because
Yep.
that's what we ended up doing anyways. That put us on this timeline
Mm-hmm.
or the normal timeline A, and that puts us right back with Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
And essentially, the plan here is to not end up in San Francisco.
yeah, but also not dead.
Mm-hmm.
So he does. At this point, this is when he goes for the overdose amount of drugs.
Yes.
And as he's coming to dose you, David comes in. Which my question is, how does David know this is the place? I mean, I guess he was doing his thing, but like,
That is a good question, actually.
is
Does
it?
he not reference it?
Mm-mm.
I think
That's weird.
he says that, well, later on, like, he does says you led him there, but
Yeah.
once you
I-
jump back into time, unless you snitch, as soon
Unless
as the
he's
game
following
starts,
us or he's been following us, but I assume he would have
Maybe.
noticed that Chloe
is
was
gone.
shot at the graveside. Yeah.
I'm not sure how he figured out to go to this place and not anywhere else.
I mean, it was something he was investigating, so I guess on a long enough timeline he could have gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I mean, it's it's a story. Of course, it's going to be perfect timing, but it just seems like it feels like a hole,
Mm-hmm.
like that it's not really mentioned. Like, how did you figure this out? Like in the other timeline, we had to text you where to go to figure it out. But he comes in loud as fuck. Does it? He comes through like it's essentially a curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although the game treats it like a wall, but he comes through like a curtain. Doesn't look at like any of his like off angles to make sure there's no one around any corners. This guy's supposed to
Yeah.
be military. He fucking sucks. He
Isn't wearing a
sucks
vest or anything.
so bad.
Mm-hmm. And it's
I-
funny just how quickly Jefferson incapacitates him.
He
He
just
just
like a-
knocks him over the
he's
head
just-
with like one of the tripods.
yeah.
This freaking photographer.
He's just a regular run of the mill pervert.
Mhm.
He just completely incapacitates this military man. And how many times did it take you guys to
Oh,
how
it
many
took
times
me a
did
couple
Jefferson
times.
die?
Like, it was just kind of funny.
Yeah, he died on me like
He's-
4 or 5 times.
He's so
Yeah, because I would go back,
stupid.
tell him, do this, don't do this, use the bottle, kick the table.
Oh,
And
yeah.
something else would happen.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, kick that table. He's like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then gets shot. Which,
Or go get the gun.
And he's like,
And then they
okay.
just struggle, and then he gets shot.
yeah.
And you throw the bottle, but Jefferson still shoots him.
Mm-hmm.
Such a dingus. I swear to God.
Literally.
I mean, I kind of would have liked it if it was like a drawn out fight,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're. I guess that would have made it sus on David's part
Mm-hmm.
to be like, okay, now duck left, now duck right, now
Yeah.
do a backflip. Because the answer, it turns out, is to not fuck with David at all,
Mm-hmm.
and to move a lamp with your foot. And then that throws Jefferson off. Apparently, that takes his attention enough that he forgets
Turns
about his
around.
gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, it's so stupid. Oh, he's such a dingus.
It-
I don't even know. Again, I don't know how he figured it out. If this is what he does when he's here.
Well, maybe he went into Chloe's room and then saw all the shit we left.
Okay, maybe that makes sense. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that.
Well, after the
How
party,
did he survive overseas? How did he survive in Iraq?
by running, I don't know, who knows.
Ugh.
But the day of the party, didn't Max or Chloe text David and say this is going on?
Remember that was the whole thing. They never told anybody that
Yeah, I think
they
they did.
found Rachel's body and that they knew it was, they thought it was Nathan, and then it ended up being Jefferson. Like, they found out at the end of that episode when freaking Chloe gets shot and Max
they never tell
taken.
anybody. At least on
Oh,
screen
that's
that we
right.
know
That's
of.
right. It's only later on that happens. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta say, it's satisfying to see David just fucking slug him when he's on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We see it earlier, but too, we realize that Jefferson at this point, when we were out, had burned up the diary. So all those photos are now not useful anymore.
Yep.
Which I don't know how, but it would have been really interesting to have it be the collectibles that we collected along the way be part of the answer. And it's like, if you collected them, then you got it. If you didn't, you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a game from 2012. That was never going to be a thing. Did you guys talk to David before you guys left?
Yes.
Do you have to? I
I'm
assume.
pretty sure.
I don't know who wouldn't. But he's like, this is fucking insane. Like, what is this place?
It's like, are you good?
And I was really grateful. You're given the option to tell him about Chloe. What did you guys do?
I told.
Me too.
And yes, when you tell him what happens to Chloe, David shoots Jefferson.
Yeah, he has like this whole meltdown.
Yeah.
And he says,
it's really sad.
It is, because you see that David genuinely cared about Chloe, even though like he's bad about expressing his emotions to her. Like, he even says that he never got the chance to tell her that he loved her. And then he just, he has this whole breakdown. He's like, how am I going to tell her mom? How am I going to do this? He's like, I failed my family. So it is emotional to see him break down like that.
Yeah, and then he
does say, I just want to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did too. Like,
he mentioned
tough.
that Joyce gave him hope.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that I didn't ruin his family in the episode prior to this.
Siding with him definitely helped. Unlike Chris.
I didn't think there was a lot. Max mentioned, she's like, oh, I'm sorry for chewing into you like that. But sometimes you need some turbulence to right the ship. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta stir shit up first.
Yeah, you gotta stir it to make it mix good.
And then you gotta let it marinate, and here comes this.
Exactly. If you want to make an omelet, you gotta break a...
Here comes this broken man.
Mm-hmm.
Just to break him again.
If you want to make an omelet, you gotta break a man. But yeah, I fully just let him. And even Max doesn't, like, because every other time there's like, oh shit, was that a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, all right, time to leave. Fuck that
I mean,
guy.
the trauma that she's already experienced, I think seeing David shoot Jefferson in the head did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I like revenge. I don't like how many like stories in media are like anti-revenge, like, oh, don't go get revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this man's straight up killed his daughter. Like, he deserves to fucking blast him.
Yeah.
But do we find out how long after um Chloe's dad died that Joyce started dating?
I don't think they say
Mm,
specifically.
I don't
At
think
least from
so.
the at least from what David said, it kind of seems as if, he essentially saw Chloe grow up, but she always just hated the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that could be 4 years even.
Yeah.
Because how old were they? Like 10,
About, yeah.
I think so.
13?
12?
But I would say between 10
I
and
think
13.
I think 12. I feel like I remember 12.
And then by the
So yeah,
time she's like 15 or 16, that's when she evolves.
yeah. So
Hmm.
even I would say even that you could see someone grow up from 15 to 17, 18.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So Max is like, all right, I'm out of here. She just grabs Jefferson's keys. I guess she can drive. I don't know why. I just assumed she didn't know how to drive.
I mean, she's
Um,
clumsy.
yeah. um,
So we're
uh,
headed into town
and David is.
to
We're just leaving him to wallow, but we have timelines to
Mm-hmm.
fix, and then it won't matter. We'll fix it.
Oh yeah, well, I guess we should mention it. The reason why we're leaving is we're headed towards the diner to meet up with our mans to get the picture that he took of us when
Yes,
we
Mr.
were
Warren.
at the party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we're off.
Did you guys get that voicemail from Nathan?
I did. I don't
Yes.
know.
Mm-hmm. He
See if there's
says,
anything.
well,
Go ahead.
Nathan says, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry for everything, but I'm most likely dead. He says Jefferson's coming for him now and he knows it and he's crying.
Yeah, he says that everybody uses him and of
Mm-hmm.
course that we're probably the next victims.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do feel bad for him. He just needs his medicine. I mean, he's still a
He
dickhead,
just needs
but
his medicine.
Yeah.
he just needs his medicine
And not be groomed.
and not be groomed. So we're in the storm. Do you guys take the time to walk around and save people, or do you just run for it?
Well, you gotta describe what we're seeing, I guess, in this
Yes.
next
Okay.
scene.
So we pull up. It's maybe a block, maybe 2 blocks from the diner. Everything's a shit show. A hurricane literally is running through the town. There's like the cars in the way. There's debris everywhere. Power lines are down. There's fire in the rain. That
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Even
Explosions
the beached
happening.
whales,
Mm-hmm.
I guess that were picked up and then flew and then dropped onto this part of the street in town. Um, as you pull up, there's people that are actively like trying to run away. And there's other people that are just kind of sitting around with their legs pinned under things. What do you guys do?
I actually, as I was running through, I did help people. I had to rewind a few times because, so as you start in this area, there's the trucker. Something
Mm-hmm.
lands on him, so
Mm-hmm.
you can help him lift that. Like
It's like a sign, I
yeah,
think.
it's like
Something on it.
yeah, some you can
Debris.
help him lift whatever he's trapped under, and then you
Mm-hmm.
keep walking.
And he's
There,
like, I ain't doing no fucking deliveries in this bullshit town no more.
yeah, and
And
he's
he
like, no, I
leaves.
have to get out of here.
You know what kind of bothered me? I feel like at some point with anybody, Max could have been like, take these keys, get out of here.
Yeah.
That's true.
Um, the next one, there's that Asian
Classmate.
Asian classmate kid, the cool one with the photo album.
Yes.
Did you help him and know how to help him?
Well, this guy is just standing there taking video photos of
Photos
the
of a dead whale, I think.
yeah, whatever. And then there's like a gust of really strong wind and he just gets smacked with
Yeah,
this
like a sign.
thing. Yeah.
Fucking dingus.
So he
Um,
dies, but obviously you can rewind and
Mm-hmm.
save
And
him.
help him.
mhm.
But what I've noticed is that if you rewind, the trucker is still trapped. So
Depending on how
Really?
far you rewind. If
yeah,
you don't rewind that far, then it's okay.
yeah, no, I rewinded like I guess all the way back when I was helping the other guy when I was telling him to get out of the way. So as soon as the light post fell, I went back, helped the trucker, and then I can just step over the light post.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah, I guess
I didn't notice.
you went too far. So my question is for Sarah. Alyssa is trapped on the second story of a building. What does she do for you?
She says, "You always help me," but the idiot takes a step back and kills herself, and I walk off.
What?
Bitch, I wasn't gonna rewind again.
Oh
I'm
my
trying to get
gosh,
to the
wait,
diner.
really?
Yeah, she's
Wait,
like,
wait. Did
So
you
did you help her?
no,
Did you do the plank of wood?
no, because so I walked up to her. I see her like, she's like, "Oh, you always help me," but she starts stepping backwards. And so I just let her die. That's not my
Oh
fault.
my
She killed
gosh.
herself here.
Jesus
She.
Christ.
So what's weird for me is that she says you always help her when you absolutely did not
You
always
never
help.
helped her.
I mean, I only helped
Maybe
her
that one
maybe once
time.
or twice. Yeah, but she's like, so I'm winding it out. She's like, "Fuck that shit, Max. You always help me," and then she kills herself. I just leave.
Oh my gosh.
She says you always help her.
Yes, bitch. I never helped her.
That's so weird.
You're just like, bye.
Yeah,
No,
that seems
for
to be
me,
I had
error.
things
Yeah,
to do.
She trusted us.
that's crazy. No, for me, she is on the second floor of whatever this building is. I
Uh-huh.
don't even know why she's there. But she's on the second floor. There's rubble, and then you have the option of getting like a plank down so she can like
Mhm.
come down.
Mhm.
So I do help her up. I do help her down, and then we're on the ground where because I assume maybe it's just her, but she actually helps us and she gets us out of the way from getting hurt.
Like a sign or something falls.
She
Yeah, and
helps
she's like,
you?
"Watch out, Max." Yeah, so she actually helps us, at least me,
And then
Oh,
she's
she
like,
never
"All right,
helped
we're
me.
even now." Well, yeah,
after all of those times.
she helped herself to die.
I mean,
Jesus.
she could have told me about the
That's
sign.
crazy.
But then again, like looking at it, after I left her, like there was never a sign that fell on me or anything.
No,
So
Weird.
it's probably a specific cutscene when you see it.
so it didn't matter either way.
Yeah, I guess you just let her die. It doesn't
She
matter.
did it to herself.
Um,
How many
so
times did Sarah let Alyssa down this
Hey,
game?
it didn't affect my end game, so it's I'll take it.
so the first time I played this, I didn't do this next one right. But we cut through like a little market,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a fire and a switch to turn on some sprinklers, which I feel like isn't how sprinklers should work.
Mm-hmm.
But turning that on electrocutes a guy because he's in shock.
The fisherman.
You can't yell at him to move. I could not figure this out the first time I played this, and I let him die. How did you guys do?
So I was gonna let him die, but once I was in the room, I rewinded, and you can wake him out of it. So then you tell him to move, and then you go turn on the sprinklers from inside that little room he was in, and then
There's
that's how you
a
extinguish the
broken
fire.
window, and you can reach through.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. I like walked around, I rewinded maybe twice, walked around trying to see how to get the guy's attention,
Mm.
and then I was just like, you know what, fuck this.
So you
I'm
always
like, I'm
let him
sorry, my
die?
guy. I couldn't figure it out. I
The
didn't,
one
'cause
person I saved.
which sucked, because yeah, we had spoken to this fisherman before, but no,
Mhm.
I could not figure out how to get his attention, and so I was just like, well, I gotta keep going.
Yeah, no,
You
So
also
I actually
definitely
I let
rewinded
him
died
die.
the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But in and out. Save him like a good
Like a
hero
good
would.
Good
noodle.
Samaritan.
Mm-hmm.
And then right through the window, and then as we're coming out towards the diner, did you guys see it right away?
The
There's
fire?
a trail of fire coming out of
The
like an oil spill.
gas.
I
It
saw
goes
it.
directly into
Mhm.
the diner and fucking explodes the whole place.
I didn't notice it. I think when we go into that section, isn't there like a couple There's two people and there's a dead guy on the ground, and then there's a
Mm,
girl that's near the body that's crying. I don't remember if that was prior
that's
to us
before.
going through the little.
That's before.
Yeah.
Are
I
we
couldn't
able
interact
to?
with them.
Okay, I just wanted to double check if we like save them or something.
No, you
Oh.
could just like look at them.
Yeah, you're like,
Hmm.
well, sorry, bye.
But the thing with the
Well, you can
fire
cut
is
that
that
off.
Max sees it. Like I can see it starting to move, and she moves so damn slow. So it's like you
Yeah.
have to
This
let the
whole
diner explode first, and then you rewind when you're at
Mm.
the sand to actually like break the fire line.
I couldn't. I had to rewind it so many times. I
I was
could
gonna
not
say.
figure it out. And just
It's-
like you said, Sarah, it took forever for her to get to
Yeah,
certain
she's so damn
points.
slow.
Yeah.
Like it's a high tension scene. It's weird for her to just be like
Yeah.
walking so slow with her hands up.
And honestly, the rain isn't
Literally.
even that bad.
Honestly, no.
Like
No.
there's really
I-
no wind. She's just like trying to block everything out.
I don't know if it's
That's also how
Yeah,
Alyssa died doing
remastered.
this type of shit. She walked
Oh my
backwards.
gosh.
the rain got in her eyes and she fucking
The light got in
fell.
her eyes. That's her fault.
Did we all warn the homeless lady that there was a storm?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I warned the
Okay.
homeless, and she wasn't in her usual squatter spot.
I didn't see her either.
We did pre-save her, I guess. But other than that, we just go straight. Oh, there is a photo moment, which I think is hysterical.
Mhm.
That we stopped a guy from taking a photo because he dies, and then we take the same type of photo further up towards where a thing explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, Max.
What was the
Um,
photo op? I don't remember.
A
But I do
whale.
The
think I
car.
just-
Oh, the
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There's
I do
also
remember
a
taking
car on
picture.
the roof that you could take a picture of.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Didn't see that one either.
I'm sure it was intentional. You guys saw the sign for the diner. It just says die.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we make our way in. It's also a shit show inside the diner.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't understand why this is where these people are holding up. On the beachfront diner
Mm-hmm.
from the hurricane.
And it says
Yeah.
die outside. Like that should be a sign.
Like, people are clearly able to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, fine, some people are dying from the debris or whatever, but like, there's people walking away from the situation.
Mhm.
Like, it's so weird that these people are holding up here.
Well, I think Frank was injured, I believe.
Yeah, he has like a bump on his head.
Concussion or something.
That actually,
Frank
okay.
was injured. I think there was another homeless guy. Like they're behind the counter, and
I don't-
he
can
also
really-
I
don't
think was
you can talk
hurt.
to that guy.
Yeah, you can only
Still,
talk
though,
to
it's so
Frank
weird.
and Lauren and Joyce.
So yeah,
Mhm.
inside you see them all. Joyce
And
is
Pompidou.
Mm-hmm.
good. Oh yeah, Pompidou's there. Did you guys sit down? You can actually sit down at the table that you guys started, and you're like, wow, it's like
Mm-hmm.
this is where it started. Pompidou comes up and like rests his head on you.
And it's funny
Oh,
how you
I
can do
know, I
all this
missed
like
that.
as you're in the middle of the storm, as you need a rush to like get this photo in reverse time to fix this shit.
Mhm.
But she's like, oh, let me take in this moment. Let me soak it up. Let me talk to these people, make sure they're okay.
And also, did you? I don't know if you guys were like looking back and forth, but when you're looking at your messages, Joyce is texting you, and she's like, "Hey,
How's
didn't
Chloe?
look.
I haven't heard."
Mhm.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, I haven't heard from Chloe. Is she with you? This and that." Yeah.
I've been like, Chloe's gone. Have you
I
checked the
didn't even
dirt?
look at that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dang.
So inside, you can talk to Frank, and I just told him, I was like, Jefferson's dead. It was him. He
Mhm.
killed Rachel. I think that's one of the option points to tell him or not. Did you guys
Yes.
tell him?
Mhm.
I told him.
I told him.
I didn't.
He's like,
tell
I
him.
knew
think-
it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was like, I'm gonna go fucking kill him, and I'm like, hey, he's already dead. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. He's
No, I
like,
didn't tell
Pompidou
him.
hated Nathan.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was like, all like, oh, like those were my drugs that did that. Like he was so upset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No, for me, it was just like, oh, there's still some hope. And I was like,
Mm.
yeah, about that, sir.
About that hope. You don't even get the option to tell Joyce. I
Joyce.
don't know if I could tell her about
Mm-mm.
that.
Yeah, I feel like she would be more broken. Even though David
Yeah.
had a very bad reaction to it. I feel like it would have been worse for Joyce.
Yeah. Uh, God damn it. There's a lot of emotions and also a hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you go to Warren. You're like, hey, let me see that picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could just tell him. I don't think we're given the option. She just does it, doesn't she?
Yes. Yeah, if you don't tell him prior, then you can tell him now that you can reverse time, and he's like, "Oh, you're the most greatest super person I've ever met."
You're just like, shut the fuck up right
Yeah,
now.
you're like, "I need
Well,
that photo."
So one of
But
the things
you
he
can
says,
kiss
like,
him.
oh, well, so before that, when you're telling him, like, hey, by the way, I can do this. And what if this is connected with the storm? And he's like, oh, yeah, maybe it's chaos theory. That's why all this weird stuff's been happening.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Mhm.
like, I'm going to trust you to make the right choice.
Okay.
And then you can kiss him, hug him, or not do those things.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys do? I kissed him.
Oh, Chris
Gay.
kissed
It's
him.
gay.
Final gay.
Just,
No, I went for
Pride,
the
it's Pride
kiss.
Month.
it's Pride Month.
No, I went for
I
the
kissed
kiss.
him
Like,
too.
since I never went to him to watch this stupid movie, never did anything with him before, so I was like, why not?
That's so you took away her man. What was her name? I don't remember.
Becky?
No.
Stella?
Oh.
No, Stella was
The
I
one
think
with the
friend.
drone.
Brooke.
Yeah.
Not
Brooke.
Brooke? Was it Brooke?
Yeah, it's Brooke.
Hmm.
I think it's Droney.
Droney?
Yeah, I think her name's
Droney.
Droney. Yeah, so he's just like, oh, I like, and you're like, I know, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. I know.
And then we look at the photo and we zoom in.
And it's the
Butterfly
worst
effect.
picture of Warren. He's like Buzz with a,
Yeah, he's
a
drunk.
black guy.
Did anybody think why couldn't we just have him send us a picture through text?
That was the first
I-
thought I had.
Like, they have phones. I mean, what are these people doing?
I don't
Exactly.
understand, because you can't use the argument of, oh, there's no reception, because she called him
Mhm.
to find out where he was. Like,
Literally.
I
don't
mean,
know.
I
I don't know why
guess.
they didn't just send a photo.
I guess, but there are other things that don't make sense, so we'll go with it. So either way, you jump in the photo, you're back at right before you enter the Vortex party. You see Chloe, you
Mhm.
give her a hug, she's like, what are you doing? And then
You have to convince her essentially.
yes.
Yeah,
After
to
you
not
shoo off a
murder.
horn.
Yeah.
which sucks. But a lot of the things you say are just like, she's just like, all right, I'm gonna go do some murder now.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
How long did it take you guys?
I think maybe one rewind. I didn't want to tell her about the dad, but then I opted to tell her. And that's when she, at least for me, that's when she finally like believed me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't rewind it at all. I did tell her about her dad and how life would have been much worse for her. And she's like, "Oh, you I can't believe you went through all that." And then she's like, "Okay, let's go with your idea."
I had to rewind once. I forgot what I said. She
I think
runs off in.
I think you tell her about like the dark room and where you were and how Jefferson
Yeah,
was
because you
this
tell
creep.
her what
Well,
you had to go
that's
through.
that's the answer. That's what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm sorry, like, you had to deal with this. Like, I trust you. And you're like, hey, I'm gonna not be me for a minute. Just make sure you tell me what to do, and we'll be good. Which again kind of goes back to, we could have saved a lot more people.
Mm-hmm.
You could have, like, hey, by the way, also tell everyone to get out of town right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? At least, War and people who will believe you. Like, tell them this is bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Max is a dingus. You can't.
Typical
She
Max.
doesn't have. Yeah, she doesn't have
Mhm.
foresight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So eventually, Chloe believes you. So we go back to Chloe not dead. I believe they do end up telling David, the two of them, and that's how David
Yes.
finds out.
Mm-hmm.
And they all go and arrest Jefferson. So I guess he's not dead.
Jefferson?
Yeah, if we in this
yeah,
timeline,
in this timeline, no.
wait, whack.
They go investigate him, they arrest him, and it eventually just jumps to now they're right there outside of the lighthouse.
Yeah, or we're not right outside. They're like on the beach, like
Yeah,
below
like
where the
just
lighthouse
under
is.
it, like
Which
in that area.
again, again, there's a hurricane coming in from the water, and everyone's plan is let's go to the fucking beach.
You'll get the best view from there.
Yeah, I guess. God damn it. Well, Chloe's like, "Oh, you're back. You're normal," which I do wonder how Max axes, when you're not in the time body.
Well,
I wonder if she's
also,
just like
I
a
just-
drone, just like she wakes up.
yeah. She's like, oh.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to know, I don't remember if it was this episode or last, but it kind of seems like every time she goes back in time, she forgets. But then this timeline, it doesn't seem like she forgets what she did before.
No, because
No, I think she did.
Well, right before she tells Chloe to tell her what happened, like as soon as Max snaps back
That's
into
right.
life.
Yeah.
So, but I thought it was always that she remembers. I didn't realize.
No, I think
that
she has like an
kinda
amnesia
forgets.
moment where she like forgets what
Mm.
happens and then she figures it out as she like
Like the
Plays through
butterfly.
it.
Effect.
Yeah.
It's like a blackout.
Well, that's why I thought it was kind of weird. I was like, I don't remember her like not remembering what she was doing, at least the prior episodes.
Well, it's
I
not.
thought it was
They don't
interesting.
actively say it, but it's. I feel like you just infer it
Mm.
that she doesn't remember that she time traveled and hid keys for a specific reason. Again, butterfly. I feel like maybe the game assumes you've seen Butterfly Effect. It just assumes that.
Which we did. We did watch recently.
We did end up watching.
At least Chris and I.
Yeah. So you were talking to Chloe. She's updating you on all the stuff that happened in the last few hours or whatever, or day too. And then she's like, "Yeah." And then you said the lighthouse was a safe place to go, so that's where we're going.
Max gets faint.
So as you start to make your way over there, she faints, which has happened a couple times with this time stuff. And personally, I don't care for this.
Yeah,
it just feels like it's too long.
It's just a filler.
If it was a little, if it was a little shorter, it is filler.
But essentially, what happens? Or go ahead.
So we're back in the classroom again, beginning of the game. They're doing all the talking, except now there's like birds slamming against the window, so much so that it's covering the window with blood. And then you're just in the classroom. But nobody's
Jefferson.
there. Completely empty. You can still look at stuff. You can look at the tag from before. Every time you look at it, it says Rachel forever, then it says Chloe forever, then it says Max forever. There's a collectible photo in the dream.
Yeah.
And then as you leave, Time Jefferson's there, and he's just talking mad shit.
References a dark room. He wants us in there. If you guys didn't look, your journal also does change.
I didn't look. What does it say?
I don't remember.
Cool, good and cool.
Yeah, I didn't write it.
I don't think I looked through it.
Kate's area changes too, and it does it's like a lot of like I want to die.
Yeah.
Like scribbled all over the place. And then when you have to talk to Jefferson, all your options are like I love you and you're so cool.
Yeah.
My photos are garbage. And then Max is even like, I don't want to say these things, but then you just have to. I let it sit for a bit. I was hoping maybe something would happen if I didn't, but
yeah, you have to say one of those things.
Yeah.
What did you guys end up saying?
I think I said I love you. Let me see.
Yeah, I think same.
How do you take that?
Yeah, it's the only place I feel truly safe and protected from the storm. In the dark room.
Yeah.
I said my selfies are shit because that at least was self-defacing instead of praising him.
True.
but you leave the classroom and then you're back in your dorm.
Mm-hmm.
Like the door opens into the dorm, and you see Kate, and you can talk to her. Isn't she?
Well,
She's kind of negative
well,
towards you.
Kate is looking at something on the floor, at least for me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. So she's doing like a, what do they call it when folks die?
like a memorial thing.
Like a memorial candle thing for herself. Like she's kneeling at one of those.
Yeah, I think she
Um,
says, "Why did you save me?"
mm. And then essentially the puzzle is go into the right room.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys like it or do it?
I went in like a bunch of different rooms until I actually
Yeah, I
went
thought
in
maybe
the
we could
correct
see
room.
something. Oh yeah, and then I'm sorry, but when we talked to Kate, she asks, "Why did you save me?" or whatever, and then she goes into her room, and then she like falls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not just in her room. It's like she's jumping off of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first time, I believe it's you have to find a key.
hmm
I forget, where does the key go?
It's by the the key is by the bathroom showers.
But you just take the key into the room, right?
Yeah.
I think it's Dana's room for some reason. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Like again,
218.
it's just filler. Like what does this mean? And then you go through, and then there's pictures of Rachel everywhere. The wanted
Missing.
posters, the missing posters. You can look at the map of the dorm, and then Rachel's room is right there. Or her old room. So you go into there, and then you come out and you're Victoria, and there's
Mm-hmm.
tagging about how much Victoria sucks. And then I'm
Mhm.
like, yeah, Victoria does suck. And then you go into her room, and it's just way too
A lot
long.
of
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
so much.
It's
This
just
is too
it's
much,
kind of
guys.
dumb. I don't really. And then like
Yeah.
once you actually go through Victoria's room, then you're basically back at the beginning of the game, but everything is backwards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I guess
No,
I guess it tells that you're
I
going back in time.
I don't want to skip. I know a lot of people work on video games. I don't want to skip on all of this hard work. There's another cycle, and it's a bunch of photos all over the wall, and it's all the Max selfie photos. So you have
Mhm.
to go back into Max's room, and
Your
then
room.
you go into the backwards
Mm-hmm.
classroom hall. Jesus, there's just too much filler, guys. Come on. Um, yeah. So you're in the beginning of the game part when you come out of Jefferson's class, but everything's reversed. Even text when you're wanting to look at things are reversed.
Yeah.
Max's thoughts are
Yeah.
reversed. If you rewind, everything goes back to forward.
Conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
People are walking in reverse, like it's a
Yeah.
trip.
Mhm.
But as you're walking, I guess your only option is to walk through the women's restroom, and you do see the dough
Like
come
you
up.
did in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dough comes up again, and it leads you back into that bathroom. Um, and then there's another section,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a stealth section. A section this game is totally known for.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Thanks for the stealth, guys. At least there's not a big like fail state for it. You just rewind.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I did in like the second Jefferson you try to sneak by. He goes left, and I try to just like sneak behind him, and I basically got way too close to him that there was no way I could get out of it. The game just straight up took me and put me back in the beginning.
Oh, really?
Dang.
Yeah,
I
So
thought
I
this
soft locked it.
puzzle. I thought this puzzle in particular was kind of stressful, just because
Mm-hmm.
of all. Not only is it just like one Jefferson, you like pass through, and you find another Jefferson, and then you
Yeah,
make it through, and then you see Principal. I don't remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
principal, and it's
Whatever.
just this whole thing. Yeah,
And
this
then
whole thing where
Nathan's
you're just
there.
and they're all saying just creepy,
creepy
negative shit
things.
about you.
Even Samus is there. Like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I forget what he says.
Or not Samus.
Something
What is
about
his name?
squirrels.
Is it
Samuel.
Samuel?
I think it's Samus.
Is it Samus?
Yeah, I
No,
think
it's Samuel.
I think it's Samus
And
the Cookie
then
Monster.
you see Frank, and then again you see Jefferson,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like it kind
David.
of doesn't make. And then Warren is here too. He's like, come out and play. Like,
Yeah.
what is this nightmare where you're trying to hide from all these people?
All these men.
Yeah, it's not. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, and
And
then,
it's
It
such
dra-
a long path, but essentially you're
it
trying to
drags
make your
on.
way towards the lighthouse.
Yeah.
yes.
So the second to last section, we can look for beer bottles,
Mm-hmm.
like in the junkyard. Did you guys go out of your way to find them all?
Yeah.
What
Oh
happens? I
no,
didn't.
I didn't
I got
notice.
caught a few times, but basically you just find all the bottles and it's a photo op.
Oh,
I'm glad I didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
I didn't even notice.
I saw some of them and I was like, oh, maybe this is important. So I grabbed like 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got to the end because I was like, is this enough? And then I saw there's a bench at the end of the path,
Hmm.
and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit down because usually sitting down at somewhere does like a thing where Max thinks about stuff for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, maybe this is another sit and think spot, and then it just continues to the next bit. So I was like, I hope those bottles weren't important.
No, it's just a
I didn't
photo
even
op.
see them. I just assumed because, well, I guess to give a little more description, when you're walking past all these people, there's like a background. So from like where you were, so in the beginning it was like at the gallery, and
Mhm.
then the next one was when you're passing through David, it's the locker room where you had like avoided him
Yeah,
before, and then
there's
with Frank,
when you're
it's
passing
the
the principal, you're passing by it's like the statue and the quad of the
Mm-hmm.
skull.
hmm so it was just these different scenes. But no, I didn't even notice the bottles whatsoever.
Yeah,
They
it's
were
in
they
that
were just
junkyard
in the
area.
junkyard
Mm-hmm.
area. Yeah.
That's where Frank and Jefferson were.
Yeah.
And Warren, or not Warren,
Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan.
So then you get all the way to the end of this necessary stealth
Mhm.
section. And you're in a snow globe, and you're in the scene when I don't know. Again, maybe because I just played Claire. Well, not just, but I played Claire Obscure for the last podcast. It's just it feels like nothing's connected.
Mhm.
Like it's just, hey, remember this? Hey, look at this. Now you're here. Isn't this weird and surreal?
Yeah.
I get how's it just doesn't. I feel like it doesn't connect to the time stuff, the time powers, to the chaos theory. Like
I
we're
guess
gonna play, the DLC. Maybe it explains something, but I feel like I'm left like, okay, now how does this cause the storm?
I
Yeah.
feel like this entire nightmare just lets you see all of your
you've been through?
decisions, because once you're like when you're in this section, and William walks out the door, you get a text from him saying, "Why'd you let me die?"
Yeah.
So it makes you just feel guilty for everything. I guess for having
Yeah.
this ability in the first place.
I do like the last 2 parts, the
Mhm.
last 2 sections of this whole thing. I do actually enjoy them, but everything else leading up to this point sucks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or it just feels like filler. Like just feels unnecessary.
Yeah, it's
It
definitely
feels-
filler.
But I get the idea, I guess, if it's trying to make you feel like you need to really think about the weight of your
Choices.
actions, I guess. Yeah.
On a separate note, did you guys actually go through your text after, like, when you're in the snow globe?
Actually, God damn, I've
So,
been doing it this
I
entire
think I
game.
did.
You get texts
What?
from everyone, even from Pompidou, and his message is funny because it
That's
says,
right.
"Bitch, do not mess with Frank or me. You got a snack?"
Yeah. Yeah. I made it the I guess a mental note for me to like go through the text messages as well as the journal, just because
Mhm.
I wanted to see, maybe some extra clues.
Yeah, because even from Nathan, his says, "Max, I love your photo shoot with Jefferson. He absolutely captured you. If you want, we can
Barf.
hang out and get high."
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah, I didn't look at any of those.
Yeah, it's a trip.
You're missing out.
And
Yeah.
even the one from Joyce, it's like, "Max, we have surveillance video of you overdosing. Chloe, you cannot escape now. There is no reality where you can hide now. Don't you dare underestimate me. You hear?" And that's from Joyce.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fucking time, Joyce. So the next section, oh, I wonder what I do. I feel like this at least has something that it means something. It's we're back in the dark room, but it's Chloe's here, and Jefferson's taking pictures of Chloe,
Mm-hmm.
and Chloe's like making eye contact with you, and Jefferson's like, Max is such a lame. Like, you're so much better at taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And then it
You're so
flashes,
mature.
yeah, and then it's Chloe and Warren, and they're like flirting and stuff.
And then they make
Um,
out.
and then it's Chloe and Nathan. I think it's Chloe
Chloe
and
and
Victoria.
Victoria.
And they
Yeah.
make out.
And
Yeah.
then it's just Chloe and herself just dancing with her underwear.
Mm-hmm. Totally weird.
Mhm.
So for this, I kind of can appreciate, I guess, the meaning of like Max. The whole thing is Chloe. That's the whole thing that's on Max's mind, I feel. So it's like am I losing Chloe? Like all of the stuff I'm doing, and I'm not even like her friend, and she's like with all these other people and this and that. I think that's the conflict in her mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then we come to an actual puzzle, which I did like. What did you guys think of it? We're in the bathroom and there's a keypad, and as soon as you look at the keypad, the whole room is filled with numbers.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you guys do?
I was entering random shit until she finally mentions the mirror, and then I look in it and saw numbers.
The
I
number
was
you
like,
needed.
what
Oh
the
Yeah.
my god!
Same.
It
I
was like the
thought
first thing I
maybe
noticed.
maybe
Well,
on the wall I was like, oh, maybe it's the things in this particular wall that is circled, so I
Mm-hmm.
tried that. And then I was all like, "Ah, this is so annoying."
yeah, I was looking around. I was like, okay, if it's a number, it's got to be a different looking number. And as I was looking around, and I saw the mirror, and I was like, how come there's no numbers in the mirror?
Yeah.
So from there, I just found the angle, and I was like, okay, it's that one. It's a pretty good puzzle.
That's all
I
right.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Not an amazing end of game puzzle, but you know. And then so I like this section. Right after this, you come into the diner, and everyone's like frozen, and it's like the whole fucking town and all these side characters. And as you walk by everyone, they're like, "Wow, Max, you're gonna do us like this? Like, I thought you were my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Max, like,
You're gonna let
we're
us
gonna die in
die.
the storm." And I guess if you take a step back, I'm emotionally manipulative, but like this is, I think, peak of what this whole like dream trip should be.
Mm-hmm.
I think this section and the section following, I don't know if you guys have seen Insidious, the first movie.
Not in 100
Um,
years.
Mm-hmm.
well, there's a part where the dad goes into like the other world,
That's where
and
I
there's
stopped liking the movie.
Oh, that's where you got scared?
and there,
That's why I got bored.
and well, there's a particular scene where he's in the other world, and there's this family, this demon family, where they're just super like smiley, and they're like super still, and he moves into different rooms, and they start like kind of reenacting their deaths or what happened. And so it just kind of reminded me of that. So I thought it was really creepy. I was like, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like this particular scene as well as the one after with Chloe and
Mhm.
Max.
How did you take it? I guess I've been kind of going through it because I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys feel about the sections and everything before this point?
I
The
personally
puzzles and the stealth and everything.
didn't really care for this entire nightmare section.
Yeah.
I guess I get what they were going for. It just kind of wants you to see what Max's choices have done,
Mhm.
and what the chaos that they've brought. So, but I mean, I don't really care for it.
Same. I feel like it kind of just extended or it went on for too long, in my opinion. So at some point I was just like, all right, I'm kind of bored. I wish it would just kind of get to the point to the end.
Yeah.
I was just
Even
waiting.
if the game was just a little shorter, I wouldn't be complaining. If it just didn't
Yeah.
have like maybe that the hallway thing, if it didn't have that. Even if it had like some of that stealth section, I think it'd be fine. But it was just all of it's just so much.
Just
But
too long. Yeah.
so we're in the diner, everyone's talking shit, everyone's kind of
Mhm.
blaming you, everyone's kind of pleading with you. And then you even looking outside the windows of the diner, there's a bunch of people out there.
Mm-hmm.
Or shadows of people.
Mhm.
And then pretty much right after this, you see a version of yourself who's not frozen, It's also just a dick. It's just Dick Max.
Yeah.
Just the dead eyes.
It's Deadeye Max.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
Max is telling you you don't have friends, you did this, stop playing innocent.
Mhm.
You fucked up, going
Yeah.
back and
You
forth,
left a
and
trail of death.
yeah, and she says something about how like, and all for what for Chloe, who doesn't even appreciate what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to the Chloe section. And now it's pretty much just a tour of the game. Like we're just
Mhm.
walking through and we're just seeing a bunch of different moments with Chloe. Stuff we've already talked about. Like it's not really, they're like still images of like, oh, that time we were in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the time we were in the pool. I am kind of glossing over it. Again, I did like this. I did like this part.
Mm-hmm.
I can appreciate what they're trying to do to tug your heartstrings.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, because you can reasonably assume this game's going to end with a choice.
Yeah.
To have these two sections to be like, okay, this is your choice that's coming up right now. And again, when I get to the part with Chloe finding Rachel, and just props to Ashley Birch, just the way she's like screaming and crying, like really gets me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Break the fans out.
Chris,
I did
is
like
getting
this.
emotional.
How did you guys feel as you're walking through the museum of Chloe and Max?
I liked all the good memories of Max and Chloe, or basically all the things they've gone through. I feel like that, even with all the chaos that's happened, their two bond, or their relationship is very good.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's strong.
Like even like I said before, that Chloe can be kind of lame in terms of not sticking to her guns or wanting to blame you for stuff. I still do. I do like her, and I do like seeing
Mm-hmm.
the stuff we've done.
The friendship.
Yeah.
Tear.
Tear.
Shut up.
But once
yeah,
you
I
get
mean-
through all of the section,
Mhm.
now you're
Fine.
back in real time. Chloe has dragged your ass up to the lighthouse.
Yeah, fucking God. She's like, why didn't I fucking
Yeah.
get powers? Dragging you all the way
And
up.
Max is like, I must have passed out. Oh god.
She's just faking it the whole time.
The drone
Wow.
dragged me along.
So we're at the cliffside where the lighthouse is. Again, cannot be the fucking safest place. I don't know why we're here.
You get the best view. Absolutely stunning.
Really.
And you can see like the realization on Chloe's face. And she's like, "Hey, this week has been awesome. I can't believe we're so like close friends. Like, but you have to make a choice. Like, you need to go back and you need to let me die."
Well, you come back. Well, she doesn't just say this. You come back and you tell her, like, hey,
I caused all
I-
this.
yeah, like you're freaking out because you're like, this is all because of me, because I've been going back in time.
Mhm.
Which
And then
again,
Chloe,
I don't see the connection.
yeah, and then Chloe, yeah, like Chris said, she realizes, oh shit, this is all because of me, because you're going back and you're saving me all these times when I should have died. And like it all started because you saved me in the bathroom at that first time.
Mm-hmm.
So she pulls out the butterfly photo that she had from the beginning. And she says, "Go back in time and let me die."
She says this is the only way.
What did you guys do?
I saved her.
I killed her.
No,
I did it.
That's kind of that's what I
I-
thought would happen.
Like, at this point, it was very emotional. I was on the verge of tears, like Chris. I
Oh
was
my
fanning the tears.
gosh.
But I felt like killing Chloe would just like solve everything. You wouldn't risk
Save
like killing
everybody.
one person was better than destroying the entire town.
Which is, I think, what they're
That makes sense.
what the moral is
Mhm.
is to not fuck around with your time powers, and you just kind of have to let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think it
think
is
for me-
that's supposed to be like the moral good ending.
I think for me,
Well,
I had let her down so many times throughout the whole game that I was like, you know what, I could do this for her. I'll
How
save her.
rude! You weren't her best friend throughout the entire game.
Weren't even the fucking screenshot.
You
or
spent
the
too many times
screensaver.
saving Alyssa. That's your problem.
Literally. I saved everybody else but Chloe, and so I was like, you know what?
No,
I'll
just
save you today. So I chose her. I did choose to let essentially the town go into ruin
So Betta, you picked to save her.
to save
If you
her.
want to walk us through that ending for Sarah.
So essentially what happens is I choose to save her, and Chloe doesn't really say much, but then what happens is I guess the storm happens, and we just
Well, so you rip up the photo and it kind of just let it go and it goes flying.
yeah.
And then you guys just kind of wait out the storm.
Wait, so Chris, you didn't say what did you choose?
But didn't you choose to kill her?
Mm-mm.
Chris, I don't think never said.
Good.
And then essentially the next scene is we're driving out of Arcadia Bay, but we don't check up on anybody. We just literally leave.
Really?
Just assume everyone's dead, I guess.
Yeah, I
Dang.
guess we just assume people are dead.
Maybe you could maybe you can assume that they checked.
Teensy winty
at least.
chance.
I checked
Well,
the
Chris,
people.
do you want to show Sarah our cutscene?
Maybe you can assume that they checked for the
For a pulse?
and then went, oh, everyone's dead. Okay.
So basically you guys just killed everyone and took off.
Apparently.
So this podcast is nothing else if not cheap therapy for me. I mentioned vaguely, I think, on mic. My sister passed away. She was young, and for me, especially playing this the first time, and even playing it now, my sister wasn't a punk, but she was like a tomboy skater girl. So playing it, I can't help but feel like it's Chloe, and I'm like, if I was given the option to kill an entire town or save my sister, I would save my sister. So that's where my head's at when I was choosing. I don't know, it's Chloe. You gotta save her. Or I can't just not do that. So my problem is though, there's sequels. I think there's 2 different sequel games for this. From what I've seen, at least one of them, Chloe's alive. So it kind of cements this is the canon ending. Even though you could argue the other ending's the moral good ending.
Mm-hmm.
This is the ending that's supposed to happen. Which, for doing a sequel for something like this, I feel like it kind of takes the punch out of the story if it essentially forces you to go, okay, that's the one that's real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's our deer.
Doze.
So they're just like, look what these people did.
Yeah.
Free
The
food.
storm.
So we are gonna play the other one. Maybe it'll explain something more. It is also episodic, so it'll probably end up being three episodes for us because it's 3 episodes of the game. But again, how does you having time powers make a giant storm destroy a town?
Yeah, I mean, unless like death itself came out here and was like, you keep taking away what he's supposed to claim, which is Chloe. I don't see how.
It's just doing a Final Destination.
Yeah, I don't see how Max going back in time would cause this big of an effect where the storm comes.
Literally.
And then even this though, I'm just like, we could have gone back in time one last time, tell people to get the fuck out of that fucking diner, and then do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then you could have at least saved everybody, I suppose. But see, they literally just drive away.
Yeah,
They don't even check on anybody.
I personally don't like this ending just because of how unemotional it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I feel like you're supposed to feel guilty about the destruction.
Mm-hmm.
But again, for me, if that was my choice, that's what I would do. I guess, Sarah, if you want to walk through what happens for the ending.
But before you make the decision to Shrek her or not Shrek her, you can kiss her. You can kiss Chloe.
Really?
You didn't kiss her?
I feel like
Bitch, I'll show you that
Mike
scene.
said that.
I'll show you that scene.
Oh my god, you kissed her?
Yeah, I did.
You kissed her before you killed
But
her?
yeah, before I killed her, I was like, bye, bro.
Shaka bra.
Shock, bro.
I don't think I even had that. Yeah, no.
I don't remember
What
having that
what
either.
game are
Maybe
you guys
'cause Sarah
playing?
kissed her before.
Maybe. Or maybe
Well, Chris,
because
you
I
kissed her
was
too.
a best friend, unlike you guys.
Yeah.
I was
You're
on the
like,
lock screen, like I was everywhere. Where's the kiss?
Started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this?
It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. This is the only way. I think this is where she does it.
I like it like doesn't get wet either.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those old-timey pictures. Yeah, I think for somebody who was such a badass and somebody who would say she wanted to die, I think it's really, I guess, human to see her know
Mhm.
that the only way to save everybody was if she does die.
She even says stepfather there.
Mhm.
Not step douche.
Well, I think because we mentioned, right, that David cared, that
Mm-hmm.
he was heartbroken.
And that he saved us.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we said that when we were going through that part.
I think I thought about it for like a second or two before I was like, nah, kill the bitch.
Oh my gosh. You're like, bye. She's like, let me just give you a little peck before you go.
Yeah, maybe it's only if you do this choice.
You just get super passionate with
Yeah, it didn't even give me an option. She just went in for it.
This is just
Look
friendly
at beautiful
peck.
scene. Look at that. Everyone's dying in the background.
We're just
Well, we gotta fix it right now.
You guys are just making out.
Mm-hmm.
See, I told you this there was definitely some
Bitch, we're best friends.
Yeah, besties just do that.
Boo-hoo.
Is she just gonna run away?
Yeah. And there we go. Off to kill Chloe.
Dang. I just think that kiss was so random.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was.
I mean, to be
What?
fair, I don't know if it would do it in other timelines, but at least in Sausage timeline,
Mm-hmm.
Sarah wasn't going for war, and Sarah kissed her.
That's
So-
true.
Mm.
Max is a lesbian.
She's confused now.
in Sausage time.
Yeah. Well, now she's heartbroken because she gets the kiss and she doesn't get the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Dang.
Once you jump back into that photo, Max basically sits her ass down on the bathroom floor. Nathan comes in. That entire scene plays out where he's like, don't stress, bro. You got all this. Chloe walks in. They start the scuffle. She gets blasted.
Are you telling me nobody hears the gunshot?
No, David's or Nathan's even like, wake up, bitch.
It's a good bathroom.
Nobody can hear your poops.
Mm-hmm. He's like, wake up, bro.
Get more DNA on her. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. I like how there's just random toilet paper on the ground.
And those are those big ass rolls.
Yeah. I feel like it should have been by the cart.
Mm-hmm. And I like how Nathan never sees Max, or he never like checks behind.
I mean, she's
Or,
like
like-
3 stalls down.
Or runs out. Like,
Mhm.
what?
And then it goes into this whole like picturesque thing.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah, apparently he never runs out because he got arrested.
Yeah,
in the
Nathan gets
bathroom.
arrested
Mhm.
there.
Oh, is this in jail?
Mm-hmm. All these memories burn by Jefferson.
I assume Max isn't the one who tells David about it.
No, I'm guessing
Yes.
he must have heard the gunshot.
No, but I think Nathan also
Oh,
probably
tells on Jefferson? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
he's giving her. I like how she hasn't seen her in forever, and she's like, "Here, you can have my daughter's stuff."
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were best friends.
Yeah, I guess in theory she could go back in time where she saves the dad again if she has these pictures again. Oh no, she's older.
You mean you want her to go back in time, mess it up again, and then go back in time to try to fix it and go back again?
Yes, just keep going. It's a never-ending cycle.
The whole point of the game, you mean? The whole thing of don't fuck with time?
Is this new? Is this supposed to make her seem like it's been years?
It doesn't seem like it. She doesn't look that much older.
No, I think it's the same, like whatever
Timeframe?
year, whatever same year it happened.
Weak.
And here we are at the funeral.
What is Warren doing there? He didn't even know her.
Who knows?
Oh,
He's there
it's a
for
cemetery.
he's there for Max.
Probably.
Kate's there, the
Looks like
principal's
Kate, yeah.
there.
Bitch ass principal.
He didn't even like her. Shoot. Oh, well, I guess it happened on his campus.
I was surprised to see a special cameo from someone.
It's fun. Nick Fury comes out.
Frank.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, he's just like peeping out from a tree.
Oh my gosh. This is
Oh,
very
Joyce.
accurate to a grave site.
Hmm
Oh, Joyce and
Surprisingly.
David. It's a nice casket.
Yeah, they got the green tarp and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, she looks like she could be their daughter.
hmm
Joyce is probably like, I don't even know who these people are. Oh, she's getting buried next to her dad.
I thought she was gonna hold Warren's hand here.
She's like, it's not the time.
Yeah, because he just like puts his hand out.
So, in theory, would Max still have memories of everything that happened?
Yeah.
Here she should. Mm-hmm.
It's just when she's time traveling blacked out, she wouldn't
Mm.
have those memories. Again, butterfly effect. Like, he doesn't have the memories of doing the thing, but he gets blasted with all the new memories that come in. But he still
Mm.
has the memories from before.
You see Frank and Papadou.
He's like, I'm never gonna go get my money now.
Mhm.
Literally. Well, I'm sure she, at an extent, reminded him of Rachel. So knowing that they both died and this is the end probably hurts.
And you probably realize everything with Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after Jefferson was
I mean, at
arrested.
this point, yeah.
Then you see the butterfly.
I would be like, damn,
Like,
yeah.
bitch, you started it.
you made me kill her. I like how she's smiling. She's like, I'm glad she died.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it looked like.
And I actually really like this ending. I just felt like there was closure. And although we don't have Chloe, I felt like this was a better outcome than the other way of killing off the entire town and Chloe and Max just drive off and completely forget about Arcadia.
So overall, as far as the game, how do you guys feel?
Overall, at the beginning, hated it. But I eventually started to like the game. As we were progressing through the episodes, I felt like the story was much more investing, and definitely like once you actually see the bonds that these people have, it just I don't know, you have you grow a
captures you.
connection with these people.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way. I think from my previous experience, obviously, I wasn't really into it because of the same complaints Sarah had
Shaka bra.
about about just the lingo that the game had, and so yeah, I think as we progressed through the story, I think I was definitely interested in finding out what happens or what's what really happened to Rachel. Although I feel like at the ending we didn't really like talk very much about Rachel besides like, oh, we found her dead body, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I feel like I guess her story at the end wasn't as, I don't know, not as interesting, or it wasn't kind of like the main subject at the end, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it also has to do with the fact that the storm was coming and whatnot. But I think I would have liked to see a little more about like, now that we found out what happens to Jefferson and Nathan. At least because of the ending that I chose, I would have liked to see what could have occurred.
Mm-hmm.
Died? Dead?
Well, not so much to Rachel, I suppose, but more so on everybody else.
Jefferson
Like,
died.
well, I guess if we're making that assumption that the storm came in and
No, because wouldn't it still be David timeline of him coming and shooting him?
I don't think so.
If
No, I
Maybe-
think it changes.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not.
No, it changes everything.
Mhm.
Right?
You're
At least
you're
that's
right,
the
you're right.
assumption I'm taking. So I would have liked to kind of see like, oh, we saved Chloe, but what else happened? Just like with Sarah's ending, she was able to kind of see what occurred when she saved the town instead of saving Chloe.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that we'll see that occur in the next
I will say
next
that in
round.
that seeing the other ending and seeing this, it does feel like you're shortchanged
Mm-hmm.
in terms of how much they like, and you can tell which the ending they want you to pick is the like again the moral good ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much effort they put into that versus they drive away.
Never to think
Literally.
about Arcadia Bay again.
Or its people.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if the other game has a live Chloe, that means we just say fuck it and whatever storms happen when we use our powers in the next town.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, but I also wonder, do we continue to have this power? Like, was the resolution to kill Chloe and then we don't have the power anymore?
I
That's
I
think,
what
would
I
like
assume.
to know.
well, I don't know because I feel like your Max is always going to have this power, but she might not use it as much now because Chloe is dead. So she really doesn't have, I guess, the need to go back in time as much. So she can't cause more chaos.
Problems.
Evil Max does say, "Oh, like you got this power, and what did you do? You just talk to people and try to find out the right thing to say to everyone."
Mm-hmm.
So she
In
probably still
theory,
would use it in theory.
yeah. I was gonna say, I wonder if, since she's able to go back in time from seeing pictures, if she could have gone up to one of the missing Rachel posters and she could have saved her.
That would have, like, ultimately, that would have been the best if she would have gone back and saved Rachel from
That was
even
an
dying in the
option.
first place.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Well, since you know how Max is able to like look at a photo and then kind of jump back into time.
I I kind of
I
again
guess
because the butterfly
I guess
effect. I assume it
yeah,
needs to be a photo of her.
I guess that insinuates, yeah, that she's the one that needs to be in that area.
I mean, you can argue because there doesn't seem to be really any limits. She could jump into a photo and be like, "Hey, in 10 years, there's someone going to be named Rachel, and you need to find her and take care of her."
Mm-hmm.
Literally. I don't know.
But
I think the ending of this game answered some questions, but I also feel like there's a lot more questions that I have now that I
so
wish we could have kind of found out.
we'll see what the next game does. Maybe it'll answer him because we're going to play that next. We're going to
Yeah.
jump right into it. 'Cause that's also because I've never played it, so again, I have no idea if it explains things, what it explains. Is Rachel actually Max this whole time? That's still kind of where my money is.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just see what happens, I guess. Now that we're off of this emotional roller coaster, and we're
We're
gonna get
gonna go
on a
on another
different one.
one.
And then we'll find out what Sarah missed by killing Chloe.
Also,
Well, I save
I
people.
want. Okay.
I guess so.
I ended up saving Alyssa in the end.
I wonder. Are you Max? Are you Rachel? Are you Chloe? Like, what is the game?
Mm-hmm.
Because at that point, you're just a girl. You're just a regular high school girl.
She's a
Unless
prep.
Rachel had,
just a
unless
girl.
Rachel had power, because she ended up dying. I guess.
So you're kind of going towards like the whole reincarnation thing? Is
So
that
that's what I'm
you're
saying.
leaning?
Like, what's the game if it's not Rachel as Max?
I don't know. I don't really feel like that theory works. I feel like Rachel is just some high
There's holes for
schooler.
sure.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
she's just some high schooler who was just like trying different things, ended up with a bad guy, and got killed because of it.
Mhm.
Happens, unfortunately.
I
But
think
Um,
she had to die in order for you and Chloe to have this relationship and to bond as strong as you did
I
yes.
throughout the
don't
whole
know.
game.
Well,
I don't know.
I feel like Rachel dying is sort of a subset. What really brought them back was Chloe or
Friendship type powers.
well, the power, right? Essentially, because when Max jumps out and tries to
Saves
stop
her.
Nathan from doing that, that's when she figures out she has the power and she goes back, she saves Chloe, and finding out that Rachel is like that Rachel knew Chloe and that she's missing, I feel like that's just a subset of it. Okay, because everything you do is to save Chloe.
Hmm. Which she didn't do at the ending, just saying.
Hey, she started this.
The one time.
Well, that's New Game Club. A lot of this is going to get edited down. Um, we'll see you next time. week after next, and we'll be playing a different game, but kind of, not really. And always, as we always say here, save the Chloe, save the world.
Let Alessa
Don't go
die.
into the dark room.
Timely heroes reference. And do not go in the dark.
No.
Bye.
not.
Goodbye.